Good afternoon, everyone. This is Christian with PerfectStockAlert.com, a 100% free service for smart investors and traders. All we ask in return, please refer a friend. Today is Thursday, September the 19th, 2013. We're looking at the Dow Jones Industrial Average today and looking at a few different things and kind of show you what I'm looking at right on this chart. And most of the others were already still long. But this one we got stopped out of short term. We talked about this when it was happening. We advanced to stop this small candlestick formation that we had here. We told you that almost guaranteed would be stopped out because it's a small candlestick formation. The following day we expected volatility, and so that's exactly what happened. We did see this move up here, but we're not involved anymore. We've just locked in this several hundred points to the upside. Now we're watching this situation here, and we're watching for a new entry opportunity on the long side. And the reason for that being that we are in an uptrend. You know that because you can look at various different things. You can look at this low point here, this high or low here. High point here, it's high or high here. We are in an uptrend. You could also look at the situation that took you about 21 days to go from this low point here to this high point here, well, actually here, and then from this current situation here all the way up to here took about 14 days. So you can see we're stronger than we used to be, and that's something else to indicate that you're still bullish. And then also again, you could look at the high point, this point here, versus this point here or here, and see that the current situation is higher, and yet the ultimate oscillator also confirms that high point here, higher than we'd seen here. All that would tell us that we're still in a good bullish uptrend. There's nothing here that would concern us. In this situation, you can do multiple different things. Sometimes you look at a chart and you'll see a very clear pattern, and you can just say, all right, well, this I would expect this to happen. In this case here, we don't really have a clear pattern to indicate what we would expect to happen. So we know we have had a nice move to the upside, and that no market moves straight up. Eventually, you get some consolidation, right? Some type of situation where you're either consolidating before a move higher, or kind of rolling over before the move lower. When this situation was happening here, we told you expect a pullback to test this low. That's what you got. In this situation here, the situation can devolve into two separate situations. I would not anticipate another move back here, simply because, like I said, you've had 21 days to get here, you had 14 here, it's stronger here, so you wouldn't have that massive pullback like that unless you had some kind of news that drove that happen. Just a regular pullback wouldn't go that low. So in this case, we don't look for that scenario. What we do look at is a couple different situations could happen. You could just kind of consolidate like this and kind of move sideways like you were seeing a little bit happen here, and then eventually take off again, and we watch for that. Another thing that could happen, and one that I prefer to happen, would be another pullback, but a smaller one. So you'd have it kind of like this, just over a little bit of a pullback down to this 50-period moving average, get some nice entry signals, a nice hammer candlestick formation, that type of thing. You can get involved at that point. Be looking for it to come up here and test the previous high here and go higher. Remember, this right here is high point. You're looking at a continuation signal. It's not a sell signal. So if we got a pullback, we'd still be looking at the next test to continue higher than this point here. So again, it's another good signal there, and all these things would tell me to look for opportunities to get long in that situation. If you're not familiar with continuation candlestick formations or any other type of candlestick formation, go to the free website at PerfectStockAlert.com. There's multiple videos there teaching you everything that I know, from candlesticks to trends, etc., etc. Okay, so you can check it out there. And the main thing right now, like I said, we're already long several other positions. We've advanced the stops on those, and you can go to the website to see the charts on those. But right now, because we're not long the Dow, and we do like the chart, look for the pullback as an entry opportunity. If you go to the free website at PerfectStockAlert.com, you can go to the stock trading section, learn different trading methods and different techniques that we use. You can also go here to the technical analysis section here, learn about chart patterns, indicators, candlestick patterns, etc., etc. And then under the market section, you can go to the very bottom there. Those market charts there, those are my personal charts, my 3-month daily as well as my 2-year weekly charts with my annotations on them, and they're updated nightly, so you can see different various opportunities that I see, as well as divergences and entry points and exit points and stop loss limits, etc. And again, updated nightly. Okay, God bless, take care, and I will see you in the next one. Please take a moment to review our disclaimer. The information provided herein is our opinion only. Under no circumstances do any statements here represent a recommendation to buy or sell securities or make any kind of an investment. You are responsible for your own due diligence. To summarize, we do not provide investment advice, nor do we make any claims or promises that any information here will lead to a profit, loss, or any other result. These videos are for educational purposes only.